All right, shipheads, welcome back to the Cube. We've got a game brought to you in media race here, 11:43 into the action in this triangular. Hortonville made quick work of Green Bay East. That game called 35 minutes into the action. So no one gave this guy the memo. Shipbuilders dismayingly down 3-0 after 12 minutes of play now. Hortonville, an offensive powerhouse, 11 goals in. Sure, if that tales are to be believed, 35 minutes into that game, they call it a 8-0. We are 12 minutes and 25 seconds into this game. So quick math, 48 under 50 minutes of play, and they've hung 11 goals on the board. And played here by number 24, Baker. Crossy's got 7, Noah Rent. In midfielder, attacking now, stepping through 15, accelerating Hershey. Still controlling. Pop it up here, 13 for the Polar Bears. Inside feed. Turning to his left is 17. That was Glad. That one's going to be left of the mark on the shot attempt from that left flat. Again, 13-17 gone by here. Ships down 3-0. Drescher put it in play on that right side. Shipbuilders pop it forward near and Fang. Polar Bears wearing white. They take it back here and charging into the top of the box here. Turn on it, full power almost, and tying up Mitchell. And far too easy for Fenton Hershey, a junior midfielder, dancing through the defense and punching into the back of the net. We are in 15 minutes into this game. Shipbuilders down 4. Not really much time to enjoy that 3-0 victory they got against Green Bay East in the opening game. 13, pop it forward and play it out there to Hershey again. Hershey working to the left flat. He'll center it up, and he's got a teammate there. Good job, Paulo George, just bodying that forward to the baseline, and it's going to be a goal kick for Mitch. Drescher will kick it into that crosswind. Ships, if there is a wind advantage, same as with game 1, Ships will work with the advantage in half number to that wind coming right out of the northwest corner of the cube here today. So kind of, if you can, picture it on my left shoulder. Paulo pounds it out near midfield. That one commandeered by the Polar Bears off the foot of number 7 there. Rent pops it forward. George boxing out. His hand off to Gebhardt. Play it out there to Ace Delsman. Delsman working in a crowd. He'll pop it to the sideline. He's got Colin Freilich. Freilich gives some ground. Play it back to Gebhardt. Ripped away, taken back by Tanner. Tanner busting into the right flat there, and he will slide it forward behind the back of Delsman. And possession will revert to the Polar Bears. 15:53 gone by here. Shipbuilders down 4 early in this game. Wow, that's a huge throw all the way down. Running behind it is Roman Glad. Glad with an opportunity. And what a play by Mitch Drescher. He slid to the turf and took that right off the toe of Glad to preserve the 4-0 deficit. That's going to hit at midfield. In the air, in the neighborhood, was Adrande for the Ships. Kick it back to Tanner. Tanner will clear it, slide it forward. There's Glad, pop it away. That was Gebhardt. Hein on the give and go, back to Tanner. Tanner buying some time, and he's going to try that right side. What a ball there. Breaking for it was Delsman, unable to get there through the defensive crowd. And Paulo George mixing it up on that far touchline. Gets up, throws up his hands. Not in a violent way, in a questioning way, and that's a lucky bounce for the Shipbuilders as that shot on what amounted to almost an empty goal as Mitchell had hit the deck there was wide left of the mark. 17-17 gone by. It's 4-0 in favor of the visiting Polar Bears from Hortonville. That one put into play, taken by Glad, popped in the air by Gebhardt. Noah Rent, redirect. Paulo George, pop it forward. He's got double A. That one's a squirt into the right flat. Regrouping are the Polar Bears. Try that right side, and that one's going to get through everyone and set up the Polar Bears. Number 5 has an opportunity. He'll take it baseline, center it up. Luckily for the Ships, that initial attack failed, but they're going to have another opportunity. Juking around the defender, firing it on goal, back of the net. Number 7, Noah Rent makes it 5-0, 2 minutes short of the 20-minute mark here in Shipbuilders. Taking on water early in this game. We aren't midway through half number 1, and it's 5-0 already. And Rent able to navigate his way all the way around that box from left to right. Far too easy. And Tanner is going to loft it to that far touchline. Fighting for it there was Micah Kupch. Get it back to number 13 for the Polar Bears. Try the right. Ace Delsman selling out to take it away. But it takes a Polar Bear bounce. Ranging out from the goal area is Mitch Drescher to take that one away and diffuse the threat. He'll put the boot to it all the way out near midfield. Up off the head of number 14 with the header, Emmett Tweed. A sophomore defender. Great old school name on that kid. And that one ripped away from Shapadak, charging down that far sideline on the Polar Bears. And number 19, Evan Lankin, puts the brakes on, goes back middle. Shapadak shoots it toward midfield, commandeered by the Polar Bears. Get it into the feet of Caleb Shiwi. And 24 will control for Hortonville. Headed back, Jacob Gebhardt, 24 off his left foot. He'll clear it all the way back to the 30-yard line. Controlled by number 6, Caden Mansfield. He'll play it to David Grass, the goalkeeper, who fires it out near the 45. Near and vague, takes it away at midfield. He'll pump it up that right side. Micah Kupch in the neighborhood, but it's angles out of bounds. Possession reverting to the Polar Bears. 19:39 gone by in this first half. We're almost midway through the opening half here. Shipbuilders trail at 5-0. Lob that one in, headed back on the play by Colin Freilich. Gebhardt will look to control on the far sideline. Winging around, connecting there with his teammate, Shapadak. Angle it back, Gebhardt. Run down by Freilich. He'll try to connect with Hein. Nice Play by Delsman, selling out to try to rip it back for the Ships, but here comes the counterattack. 17, Glad on the attack, Drescher to the ground. Defender back there, Paulo George and Seth Shapadot collaborating to squeeze Glad as he tried to sneak through the traffic defensively. And Coop's trying to keep it in control on that far sideline, will not. Fire that one in. A collision between Gebhardt and number 19, Langham. Both are up. Yeah, I think they might say that Jacob kind of hurled himself projectile style into Langham there, and they'd have an argument, and that's why they call the foul. Pop it back to that left flat, inside feed, taken away near and Vang, popped out of there, Shapadot. Wide of the touchline, however, possession will revert to the Polar Bears. And if you're joining us late, Polar Bears taking advantage of the wind at their back in this first half as they lead at 5-0 over the Shipbuilders. Wind picking up here at the Cube. Mitch will kick into that wind out here near the 40, redirected by the Polar Bears. Number 16 slide it forward, and it's going to be a foot race to the ball. Shapadot gets there first, still chasing it down as number 19, Langham. Pop that top of the box, extended across to 7. All the way across. He's got number 11, Hines. 21. Guarded by Delsman. 21 breaking to the baseline. Slide tackle ace Delsman. And that's going to set up a corner kick for the Polar Bears. Jacob Plutz on the trigger, and a header off the crossbar. Goodness gracious, what a pass. I think that was number 8. Cade Mansfield using his head on the play. 6-0 lead for Hortonville. They are outscoring their opponents here in the first half, 14-0. The first half only went 35 minutes. This one's not to the 25-minute mark. Offensive onslaught showing no signs of letting up. That one to the back, and Drescher is able to punch it out with double fists, knock it back. Mitch trying to get back into position. He ranged way out near the, probably around the 8-yard line there to double punch that out toward the 20. Snap back into position, however. Glad. Handoff, 16. Plutz. Plucked out of the air by Drescher. He'll Lebowski it to Tanner. He'll hand off to Vang. Back to Freilich. Freilich back middle for double A. Over the head of Colin on that far touchline. Freilich going to run it down. He'll give ground to Shapadot. And Seth able to maintain possession over there. He'll hand off the throw to Jacob Gebhardt. That one lofted on the far touchline. Kupch back middle to Vang. And we're going the other direction again. Drescher puts that one in the practice field. That one fought for in that southeast corner. Polar Bears back to work offensively. Control there by number 12, Andrew Barker. Hands off to 16, that's Plutz. Giving ground near midfield by number 6, Mansfield. 24, Baker. Baker up this right side. And play it to the right, flat. Plutz has an opportunity, and he's going to be turned back on that center shot. But that will set up the corner kick. Nope, goal kick, my bad. Ships wearing the black jerseys, Polar Bears in the white. That one headed back by Hortonville. Glad working it right. Nice play, Ace Delsman to take it back for the Ships. Pop it middle. There's Gebhardt. Gebhardt, fancy footwork as he walks it up this near touchline. 24. Schnell trying to take it away from him. Give ground back to 21. 21 on the redirect attempt. Ships will throw in. Jacob Gebhardt launches it down this near touchline. Andrade closest to it for the Ships. That one deflects back. And taken away from Mansfield briefly by AA to the near touchline. Fire it forward. Delsman commandeers it. That one. And Ships bounce running behind it over there was Micah Kupch. That one fired to the sideline. Deflect it back on that far touchline for the Polar Bears. Glad goes left. And Nutmegs a defender, a midfielder, I should say, for the Ships up that left side. On his horse is Shapadoc. He'll play it to the sideline. We're going to go throw in for Hortonville. 27-minute mark. Shipbuilders down 6-0. We're playing in half number 1. Oh, spinning to the goal. Glad still on his feet. Slide it out of there. Drescher dives on it. Good play by Mitch. And second time he's taken one right off the toe of an offensive player. Lebowski to Gebhardt. Pop it forward. That's going to find Vang. Vang works his way through number 21 over there, Dietrich. That one deflecting back, hitting the ground. Paula George chop it out towards midfield, taking away Glad and pop it forward. Here comes Plutz, and Drescher beats him to the spot. Heave that one for Schnell. Schnell turn it inside. Waiting for it is Glad for the Polar Bears. He'll control now at the 20. Slide it to the right. There's Plutz. Plutz colliding with Ace Delsman, staying on the ground trying to get that whistle. I don't think you're going to get it. Up 6-0. Back now. Tanner trying to find Nearin. Pop to the sideline, give and go. Tanner Hine disrupting, but back to Glad. Swing it wide on that left side. Forward, number 9, he'll run with George, gets the corner, and he's going to be able to center it. And that one in the clear, popped it in the air, still in the box, punched out of there by Gebhardt. It's going to hit the ground near Glad. He'll redirect, stop and go move. Give and go in a crowd there. Busting to his left is number 9. That one's going to pop free towards the sideline. Good job pushing back by the interior of the defense there for the Shipbuilders. Mansfield, cross to Baker. That one ripped by Schnell. Schnell goes middle. He's got Tanner. Tanner, left side, lofted all the way. He's looking for Micah Kupch. Kupch running behind it, heads it to himself. 14 working it to the sideline, trying to save it there. Kupch charging it away from 14 as Emmett Tweed had controlled it to that far touchline. Kupch jumped it and then lost it on the baseline. Going to be a goal kick for the Polar Bears. Play that one short to Mansfield. He'll find 21 Dietrich to the sideline, and Baker back to Baker from Plutz. Forward progress for the Polar Bears. Knock it middle. There's Hine trying to rip it away. He's colliding with Glad. Glad is going to emerge with it. Glad breaking into the open here. Tough play for Mitch Drescher, and it's proves to be too much as he had Glad one-on-one. Mitch on an island outside the goal there, and Glad patient enough and just got enough on it to sneak it past Mitch. And it's 7-0 at the 30-39 mark. It was 8-0 at the 35-minute mark, I've been told, in that first game, and they just called it off. Curious as to what the protocol is. Probably the same here. If you get an 8-0 lead in the triangular, call it, I would guess. Ships down 7. We've got just over 9 minutes remaining in half number 1. Charging to the touchline, and Ace Delsman step for step there with the sprinting Noah Rent. Great job by Delsman defensively. Physicality required on that play, and he was up to the task. Drescher bounces around, touches a couple Polar Bears. Now it's taken by Freilich. Freilich still on his feet on the far touchline. He'll fire it forward. Side kicked back on the play by Mansfield. Work it down here in the near touchline. Number 11 will slide it around Delsman, but Andrew Hines, the senior defenseman, unable to keep it in play. And Double A leave it off on the play for Carey. That one punched. Return fire for the Ships. Gebhardt, handoff. Hine, Tanner goes middle. Tanner still on his feet. That one deflects the wrong way off Collins' right foot. All the way down. And here come the Polar Bears again, and that's goal number 8. It took them 35 minutes against Hortonville. They took them 35 minutes against Green Bay East. They've hit it here at the 32-minute mark.
Hortonville ruled by number 9, Henry Whistler.
Henry Whistler on the play there. My bad, I thought it was Glad. And that one headed back to the sideline. Hortonville not content to sit on this 8-point lead with over 7 minutes remaining in this first half. Jacking forward on that far touchline, Freilich, Kupsch, and Kreese. Zahn shadowing the ball in that southeast corner. Will be out of bounds to the Polar Bears. That one ripped away, fired up that far touchline. Kupsch closest to it for the Ships, but unable to get there. Pass wide of the mark and out of bounds before Micah could even come into the equation. Throw in there for Gebhardt. Polar Bears take it away, play it to the sideline. Mounting another charge. That one diffused briefly by Jacob Gebhardt. Freilich goes middle. Carey. Find Nathan. That one pops away. Slide it up near midfield. And another opportunity for the Polar Bears. Delsman boxing out. Valiant effort there for Hortonville. Number 7 charging in. Noah Rent unable to preserve possession for the Polar Bears, however. That one headed back. Played to the sideline. Ace Delsman being hounded by number 8 for the Polar Bears on this right flat now. Across to the middle, and that one, Ships are going to dodge the bullet for the time being. Ships will look to counter now. Adrande setting it up on the right side. He'll find Micah Kupch. Micah give ground back here to Zahn. Crease looking to move it across midfield. Taken now by Rent. Rent rips it back for the Polar Bears. He will show a change of pace there. Kick it up, give and go. Rent's going to run behind it. He's in the open field now. All kinds of room. And that one is a diving save. Great job by Mitch Drescher on that left side. Shot by Rent. Drescher flying denial. It's going to set up a throw in for Hortonville. And Gebhardt will pound it toward the fence over there beyond the track. Thomas Grass on the throw-in. Going to be played by Tanner, and Carey charging it here, and he'll emerge with the ball, knock it middle to AA. Adrande across now. Crease up to Freilich. Freilich with a defender on his back, turns the corner, get it up now to Tanner. Great play on the pass from Freilich to Hine. That one knocked free. Gebhardt makes the turn on that right side. Inside move by Jacob. They're going to call the infraction against Henry Whistler, I think, over there on that far sideline. George loft at the top of the box, trying to turn it with a header and shot on goal there. A collision between Kupch and number 11 at the top of the box there, Andrew Hines. Well, the good news is the Ships will have the benefit of the wind at their backs mostly in the second half. Bad news is they currently trail 8-0, so trying to get to halftime certainly without any further damage. Drescher sliding and kicking in one motion. Impressive by Mitch, tangling up out here. Play on, says the ref. Number 2, swing it across. That one deflects out. 37:54 left, or 37:54 mark in the first half, so we are approaching 2 minutes remaining. Chop that one back up here near touchline. Out of bounds. Ships will have possession on the toss. Tanner Hine, the trigger man. Lob that one left side. Carey headed inside, looking for Kupch. That one chipped to midfield, headed back by Gebhardt. Freilich able to get it to Tanner. Colin breaking free on that right side. Freilich is squeezed by the defender there. Colin still on his feet. Pop it middle. Kupch slide tackle attempt. That one's going to hit the ground near midfield. Number 2 going to run it down. Here come the Polar Bears. We've got under 2 minutes to play in this first half. Polar Bears dominating Manitowoc Lincoln 8-0. And
1 minute and a half.
12 will run it down over there on the deflection. Andrew Barker ripped away by the Ships. Charging to midfield is Freilich, still on his feet. Colin still on his feet, running at the length of the field, and he'll play it inside a double A. Adrande trying to turn on it. That one poked away. Played back out, and Ships desperately trying to get one on the board here before the end of the first half. 30 seconds remain. Pop it back. Back to 7. He'll play it middle of the field. Drescher put his boot to it. That one on the back spin. Going to be played first by Whistler for Hortonville. 10 seconds to go in the half.
9, 8,
Inside, Rent with an opportunity
5,
at the buzzer, and
3,
heartbreak as Rent sneaks one past Mitch there on that left side. Inside the post. Ships down 9-0 at the halftime mark. Two seconds remaining in the half. Ships will put in play. Freilich put one on goal from midfield. That worked for him once this year, but it won't now. A new ice age here at the Cube first half. It's all Polar Bears 9-0 as we head into the 10-minute break. Welcome back, shipheads. About ready to commence with half number 2 here, where the ships are going to try to crawl back from behind the woodshed and do their best to land a couple of counter punches here. It's been all polar bears. 9-0 is the shipbuilder deficit. Second game of this triangular. Polar Bears dispatched of Green Bay East in half number one, who tapped out due to a array of injuries, allegedly. Shipbuilders have 20 minutes to try to chip away at this deficit, get it under 8. And fighting for possession there is number 13, Bacchus. Jack Bacchus will defer to Tanner here on a throw-in. Ships with the wind at their back in this first half. And number 21 for the Polar Bears redirected. Dietrich had it on the ground. Kupch trying to chase it down. Bacchus kind of half contact on that pass attempt, and it's taken back by the Polar Bears. They will pop it forward. Number 16, Plutz. Loft it, running behind it. Number 8 still in control. Good job there by Zahn. And sliding out was Drescher. Now the Polar Bears with an empty goal. Drescher back in position. Mitch falls on that grenade. Great job recovering by FRCC honorable mention all-conference goalie Mitch Drescher. That one redirected by the Polar Bears. They'll set up on the far touchline, slide it forward. Juke move there, jumped by Ace Delsman. That one knocked back. Polar Bears control. Working it again up the far touchline. Pop it middle. Making plays Shiwi. Shipbuilders try to take it away. That one's lofted into the right flat. Gebhardt was able to head it back. And nice play by Paolo George taking that away and diffusing the threat for the time being. Taken back now. Rent across. Rent got the buzzer beater at the end of half number one. Down to Tanner. Tap it back. Kupch trying to slide it to Colin Freilich, taken away by the Polar Bears. Give and go up that right side, back up middle for Gebhardt. Run down by the ships on that far touchline. It was Schnell controlling the back middle. Polar Bears rip it back, pop it forward. Controlled on the play by Mansfield, who's got a goal in this game. Bacchus for the ships, chip it middle. Rent, back to Tanner, Colin Freilich. He'll send it across to Delsman. In stride to Schnell. Back to Freilich. Freilich on his feet. He'll find Tanner. Tanner chop it middle. He's going to control at the center circle. Hand off to Crease. Swing it over to Delsman. Gebhardt now fighting on the sideline. Turn it inside, charging for it. Mansfield. Mansfield's going to get their first opportunity to center it up for the Polar Bears through the legs of the defender there. And Zahn one-on-one with number 8. 8's going to center it up and knocked out of there by Gebhardt. Backspin, going to hit the ground in front of Jack Bacchus. Bacchus control it up to Colin Freilich. Freilich charging up this near touchline. Colin goes middle. He's got Tanner. Tanner turn it inside. Back outside for Hine. Hine giving ground. Find Bacchus. Bacchus looking to get it back to Hine. deflecting middle of the field now. Jumped on the play by Crease. That one popped out of there. Zahn off his right foot, airborne. He'll run it down, turn it up this near touchline, spin to it for Backus up this right side. And Schnell trying to take it away. He was locked up over there with Andrew Hines. Delsman emerging from a crowd with it, taken away. Delsman still on ball, though. That's going to go middle. Kupch able to tap it out here to Backus. Backus time to set it up for the Ships behind the intended recipient there, Nathan Schnell. Toss that one in, far touchline, lob it up, and out of play. Ships will have a throw-in in front of the Hortonville bench. Freilich will control. He'll turn it back middle. Tap it up to Tanner. Give and go back to Colin. Colin chop it across, looking for Backus, charging it. Was that backline defender for Hortonville, and quick transition to offense here for the Ville. Swing that one to Noah Rent. Rent back to number 8. Leave it for 6. That was Mansfield again. Polar Bears regroup. And number 5 trying to elude the defenders, Elliot Vetter over there. Throwing for Hortonville. Headed back that right flat by Delsman. Knock it middle. Polar Bears. Swing it wide. Left side. Get it to 15. Turn it back inside Mansfield. Mansfield with time. And he's going to accelerate into the defense and leave it on the baseline. Drescher ranging out to pluck it off the turf. That one going to be contested. Schnell will come away with it as he was locked up with Hines. Now ripped away by the Polar Bears. Polar Bears looking to turn inside. Giving ground, 13. Serve it up. Crease takes it away. He'll locate Schnell. Backus, slide it forward. On his horse goes Micah Kupch. He's upended. Top of the box. Incidental contact there. Boot that one near midfield. And Tanner run it down with 24 on his back to Gebhardt. Tanner Hine, nice cross there. Tanner emerging with it, and he will give some ground now. Play it back to Jacob Gebhardt. Gebhardt to the sideline. He's got Crease, slide it forward, taken away. Polar Bears attacking. Foot race, Paolo George, and number 24, James Baker. And Baker is going to garner that whistle. Paolo George might have gone to that right hand in the disengagement process there. That'll earn him the green card, as the Shipbuilders defender is going to have to take a break. And Polar Bears with an opportunity to punch one in for the first time in half number 2 here. Shipbuilders have played them straight up for almost 10 minutes here in the second half. A little misdirection for the Polar Bears. In the neighborhood are both Mansfield and Baker. Will be Baker who takes the direct kick here. Mitch digs in, trying to avoid a double-digit deficit 10 minutes into half number 2, and Drescher prevents it for now as he falls to the turf and secures that one off the direct kick. Mitch, punch it near midfield, hit the ground. Turning on it is Kupsch. Taking it back are the Polar Bears. That one pops to the middle of the field. Hine. Play it out here to Backus. Jack. Slide it back to Zahn. Back to Backus. In the air. Polar Bears. Rint will control. He'll slide it with the left foot up here. Nice pass in transition to Hershey. Fenton Hershey goes middle. And that's diffused by Dayton Hang. Zahn leaning in to the Polar Bear player there, and that is Emmett Zahn. Rint fires it off the back of Dayton Hang. Drescher will control. That one booted. Head it back. Polar Bears. Precision passing all day long. One of the things they've built this 9-goal lead on. And nice play there. Freilich eluding the defender and uncorking from just outside the 20-yard line. That ended up high and right of the mark. Goal kick for Drescher. I'm sorry, for the bad guys. That one rocketed up left side. Trying to get there first is Hang, and it's going to be 18 instead, and he's able to punch it in. Thomas Grassi off the outstretched fingers of Mitch Drescher. Shipbuilders down 10-0. Grassi punches it in, and the junior defender
Andrew Barker with the Polar Bear.
Able to notch the goal, and Thomas Grassi.
Check that, Thomas Grassi with the goal.
It's 10-0, and the Ships are on the wrong end of that number. Nathan Bang giving ground. Grassi got a taste of it and wants more, and he has it punched to the sideline. And I'd be willing to bet that's defenseman Thomas Grassi's first career goal. I don't know that for sure. I'm just making an inference based on the crowd reaction. This one's still trouble as it hits the ground. Knocked to the right flat. Dayton Hang trying to run it out of bounds there, and he will prevent the corner kick, I believe. Throw in forthcoming for the Polar Bears. And Polar Bears not content to sit on that 10-0 lead as they continue to put the pedal to the floor here. Grassi turning inside, looking for an assist to go along with that goal. That's going to deflect all the way out here. Going to be run down by Braylon Farmer. Farmer on the near touchline, turning, kicking back to Emmett Zahn. He'll find Farmer. Farmer looking to work it back to the middle of the field, taken away by number 15, Hershey. Send it across. And dancing around the defenders, Mansfield charging up that right side. Another opportunity for the Polar Bears. Slide it inside. That one knocked out. It'll be Polar Bear ball on that far touchline. Under 5 minutes to play, unless the Ships can miraculously score 3 goals between now and then. Into the right corner, 13, turn it middle, trouble again, knocked out of there by Drescher, still in play. Dayton Hang has that one deflect. Out of play on the baseline. We'll get a goal kick. And Andrew Carey mixing it up there, emerging as number 6. And that one shot on goal, wide of the mark, but an absolute heat-seeking missile from Cade Mansfield from about 20 yards out. I should say 30 yards out. Get that 10 yards between the end zone line and where the goal is situated there. These polar bears are not those cuddly Christmas Coca-Cola polar bears here this afternoon. They are the deadly apex predator polar bears that you do not want to mess with. What was the meme I saw recently? Brown lay down, black go on the attack, white say goodnight. I think it was something to that effect. Holding true here this afternoon. Dayton Hang slow to get up as he is still down on the eye in Manitowoc. You know, nice round of applause for these from these polar bear faithful who, even though they weren't able to figure out which section was the home team section, at least they were showing good sportsmanship as Hang is helped off the turf. Set it up in the left flat, working around the defender there, send it across. Nice job by Gebhardt. And Kevin Lee will try to run it down in space. Turned back by number 13, Shiwi. Shiwi gonna hand it off to Mansfield. Mansfield dancing through traffic again on the baseline. He'll go behind the back on the cross, but lost the ball out of bounds on that right baseline. Minute and a half to play, barring Armageddon or 3 goals by the Shipbuilders. Drescher will put it in play. 13 with the redirect. That's going to bounce out here. Run down. Farmer in the neighborhood, as is Emmett Zahn. Chopping at it there was Nathan Vang. 15 slided across. 24 wheel it around. Oh, great ball there. And holy cow, there's an exclamation point as number 18, Thomas Grassi, gets another. No, he doesn't. Offsides are the Polar Bears. And Hortonville caught with their hand in the cookie jar there. Pop that forward. Slide it back. 16 will control to the right side. Stop and go move. Mansfield, no look, heel pass to the trailer, and Mansfield goes middle. I don't know what that call means. It means encroachment in NFL football. I don't know what it means there. Doesn't matter what it means, as the Ships fall in game 2 to the Hortonville Polar Bears by a score of 10-0. Hope for a better news next time, Shipheads. Not exactly sure when the game is next week, but try to bring that to you. Until then,
Manitowoc, Lincoln, and Hortonville High appreciate your support and attendance at today's game. It's important to support high school athletics and high school music and high school plays. Please continue to participate as an audience member in your high school activities. And drive home safely.
oh, Shipheads, we gotta go now. We'll catch you later.